We have our final group here, speakers. We have our students from the University of Calgary. These people are our future here.
My name is Barrett Clicks, and I'm here with some of my students from the U of C. I just want to say, if you are a student, please come see us. We have a great group of people here. It's fantastic. Please join. I have come to you today because many university students across Alberta are suffering from a crisis imposed on us. I'd like you to turn your attention to the University of Calgary building across the street. Grand scaled like some great dragon. It's pretty cool. That one. Had a good look? Great. Now keep that building in mind while I speak. The students of Alberta are being actively coerced, bullied, and discriminated against today for the two crimes of asking questions and wanting full control of our own bodies. Yeah. This is bad enough on its own, but the worst fact is this is being facilitated and promoted by the university faculty themselves. These universities are institutions that receive tens of millions of taxpayer dollars each year, perhaps thousands more from your own pocket. How have they done this, you may ask? A fair question. The answer is through extreme mandates that ensure only students who are in favor of extreme COVID decrees can in good conscience attend the universities. This calculated and very coordinated move was made in order to coerce as many students as they could into complying with their mandates and faculty beliefs on COVID. As I speak, students are being denied legitimate religious, legal, and moral exceptions from these abusive policies on the grounds that they are not valid. The vast majority of religious students who request exemptions are being told by academic bureaucrats from their multi-million-dollar ivory towers that their beliefs are not sincerely held. We have bureaucracies dictating to individuals that their beliefs on God, their own spirit, and our world are not sincerely held. Our emails and requests for information are being ignored or given bot responses. Ironic, isn't it? For institutions that claim to be, educating, they're the worst at teaching when learning about something that actually matters. And when they're starving and overworked students need resources, they spend the money on campus secret police to make sure students feel watched all the time. Despite this discrimination and abuse of power, the student body has not been silent or idle. Students who hold freedom, their beliefs, and bodily autonomy are not surrendering! Over 600 of us have come together from all backgrounds, classes, faiths, and creeds to make a stand. Across Alberta, we have organized under the banner of Students Against Mandates, the slogan of my body, my choice, and the right to get an education no matter what beliefs an individual holds to their heart. Our group organizes support for students maligned and excluded for their beliefs. We provide friendship, advice, and above all, hope for everyone who has been left behind. And we're here to give it to you and stay by your side no matter what happens. We will not back down. We will not be silenced. We will not retreat into the woodwork after a chastising from an angry, power-hungry professor. We will not be frightened by any system lackeys on the television or the internet. We will stay together no matter how many hordes of hateful hypocrites throw slander at us in our segregated halls. We are here to stay. We are proud of our freedom, proud of our independence, and we will continue to better our lives. Even if the system tries to kill our desire to learn with its exclusion and hatred of us. If those in academia and government try to deny us the things that are the absolute norm, we will remind you that this is the first of many hills we are willing to die on. If you push further extreme measures, we will expand our numbers. If you intensify your discrimination, we will stand firm to spite your spite. If you try and punish us, we will fight with a passion greater than before. If you try to kick us out, banish us, we will simply have more time to resist your efforts. And we will use all of that time as if you have given us a new goal in life. Our futures will not be infringed upon, and we will not compromise after so much time. Thank you for your time, and keep up the good fight!
Thank you, Barrett. Those were some amazing words, very moving. My name is Fred. I'm also from the University of Calgary. I just wanted to share sort of my story here. So this week, I hit rock bottom. I was kicked off my sports team. I was evicted from my house of teammates. Why? Well, I'm here. You probably know why. The only thing that kept me grounded was school. And come January 1st, me as well as many others, many thousands of students across Alberta are going to lose the opportunity to an education. Shame! Yeah! They're going to be forced to decide whether an education is worth more than their health, whether following their true values and morals is even an option, whether they can live their lives to the fullest. And these universities that are forcing us out, they deem themselves as research-based institutes. They say they follow the fluid construct that science is. And they've now confronted us students, pushed us into mandatory testing, isolated us, and are now denying us our freedom to an education. These research-based institutes, they don't follow the science. We blatantly see it through not only the studies being published, but also through the media. Has anyone heard of the outbreak happening at Harvard right now? They have a 95% vax rate. 95%! If a vax rate of 95% cannot protect us from this virus, we're screwed. In other news though, we see COVID restrictions ending in Norway, in Denmark, and Sweden. Countries that are not anywhere near that 95% threshold. And the studies, they keep piling up, and they will, regarding natural immunity. In Europe, they're starting to recognize it as an exemption from the vaccine, as they should. But in Canada, these institutions, they fail to recognize it. To them, it means nothing, even though it is science. Nonetheless, we students, we stand together, we stand strong. Division has merely united us. And so I thank you all for being here, for fighting, not only for this generation, but for the students to come. You guys are amazing!
You guys are amazing.